connecting you to our community, 11 Connects.
Welcome to 11 Connects. I'm your host, Jen Lennon. Today I'm joined by Reagan. He's the owner of IQ Floors. Nice to see you again, Reagan.
Hi, Jen. Thanks for having me.
Now, Reagan, it has been quite a year, and I know that you have pivoted right and pivoted left as a small business here in our community. And what has that been like for you to serve the community over the last year? And how has the community actually ended up serving you in a way?
Yeah. So, 2020 obviously was a difficult year, and it really put a lot of distance in between all of us. I mean, we're kind of all looking for that social connection, and being a small business, being a family-owned business, the community really responded. I mean, we actually had a pretty good year, and I think people, they really were calling us because they saw the kids on TV. They knew we were really invested locally in the community, and so it ended up being really a great year, and it's continued. I mean, this 2021 has started off the same way.
And you mentioned the kids, and I know that you're passionate about that. You've raised the girls in the business. They're part of the business. And there's something unique about that in a family-run business where when you connect to people, you're in their homes, measuring, teaching them how to improve their homes. That really matters, that there's that personal connection.
Oh yeah. And so people, they tell me that all the time. When I'm in their homes, they say they enjoy watching the kids grow up. And that is just like, that's the best thing I could possibly hear. When they come into the store, Amelia, of course, she's on a lot of the interviews with you. This is her after school job. So after school, she comes over here for a couple of hours. I left her alone or I had to leave. So while I was gone, there's pictures of our family kind of everywhere in the store, right? So she cut out pictures of Harry Styles and kind of put him all over either his face on my face or his body all over mine. And so like that's everywhere in the store. And I left him up because it was kind of like, again, that's only something you're going to find in a small family-owned business. So we had fun.
And let's get down to some of the business parts of the business, though. Like in big box stores, I want to talk about some of the charges that we may or may not see. Like I know one that you get questions about a lot is labor, because in big box stores, sometimes they say free labor. Do you ever offer free labor? Why or why not?
We don't. I mean, labor it's a non-taxable service. So,
okay.
So you want to pay for labor. I mean, that's the one thing you don't really want to save money on because that's the hardest thing. It's the hardest part of the equation.
Okay.
But when you give an item that doesn't have any tax on it, and you bury that cost in a material line item, you're actually paying more money than you would if it was just very transparent and spelled out clearly. So we don't. We tell people that all the time. That's probably one of the biggest questions we get asked. But labor should not be a free. There's no such thing as a free lunch.
Right.
But you certainly don't want to pay more than what you would charge any other way.
And I know that having the customer feel satisfied and happy is important to you as a member of the community. And I know that helping people work it out, particularly with finances. I mean, you have finance deals running all year round.
Yeah, we've locked in 0%, 24 months. So for the rest of 2021, we're going to offer that. And that's just a great way, again, to kind of give back, to make it easier for that purchase.
Got it. And so if people are weighing things back and forth, you would love them just to visit. I know actually you measure first and then you have appointments, but people can call if they have more questions. That's the first place to start, right?
Yeah, call, email. I love to do the measure first. So when they come in, it's a very tailored, recommended product that we offer.